Good evening, Krista. I read your post, and truly Paul was amazed at those who sat with him, studied with him, professed their Christian desires to him, those who were believers, and then all of a sudden, their mindset was changed. And I imagine he was somewhat shocked to know so quickly their thoughts had changed. That would be us if it happened to us that way. If we had studied with people and people professed and was converted and then all of a sudden a couple of people talked with them and their whole mindset changed, we would feel as Paul felt. But those that opposed Paul attacked his credibility and it impugned his integrity. And that upset Paul. His letter to the Galatians was considered Paul's angry letter. And we know that Paul wrote a lot of letters. Paul was adamant about what should happen to those false prophets. Paul insisted with boldness that people are justified or made right with God through faith in Jesus Christ, or through faith. Paul understood they had fallen away from grace. That's written in Galatians 5:4. But like most religions, like most Christians, there are policies, there are doctrines, and other things that you have to adhere to in order to be a part of. Those false teachers felt like those Gentiles who wanted to become Christians needed to first become Jews, then be circumcised, and then live according to the Jewish laws. Don't that sound like our society right now? Once converted, they could receive the salvation. That was their thought process. But those that opposed Paul knew that he would disagree with anything other than the teachings that people are saved and justified by trusting in God's grace, rather than by performing good works, which has become the standard of most Christian circles today. Kristen, I pray that you enjoy my reply to your post. I pray that I answered the questions that you posed in your post. And I pray that you have a blessed year on this Christian journey with this class. God bless. Tracy is sounding off. Thank you.